There are arguably too many cozy games launching in August. In fact, I've got over 40 games on this list, so we better get started. But first, hi, I'm Ellie, and this is the Cozy Gaming Club where I love to shine a light on lesser known cozy games. If you've been looking for a new game like A Short Hike or Albera Wildlife Adventure, then Cloudy Valley may be the game for you. Head out on a summer vacation to explore the beautiful Cloudy Valley archipelago and see everything it has to offer. From catching fish to collecting litter and meeting the various residents who live around the island, your summer vacation can be as chill or as busy as you want it to be. This stress-free exploration game offers a few hours of chill gaming and is already available on PC, but will be launching on Nintendo Switch on the 1st of August. The art style of this next game is what initially caught my attention, but also the fact you can play as a robot with a cute dog companion trying to restore water to a desert. Set in a desert world, you'll need to explore the rolling sands in search of energy cores you can use to help a sentient AI keep the world in balance. Whether you want to explore and discover a world full of secrets, collectibles, and activities, or just stick to the main path and help this world as quickly as possible, Sands of Hope will be launching on the 4th of August on PC. Step into the shoes of a young innkeeper trying to improve their tarnished reputation in this next game. After being exiled from the capital, you set out on a journey of redemption as you try to turn this humble inn into a 5-star eatery. Your guests deserve the absolute best, so recruit the top staff from around the kingdom or learn the ropes yourself to provide a service fit for a king. Literally, as the king might even visit your inn. But not all of your visitors will be warm-blooded, as ghostly patrons may stop by for a bite or two as well, and you can charm them to unlock rewards. Magic Inn is an upcoming magical management game and it'll be launching on PC in early access on the 4th of August. I've got so much love for cozy mail delivery games, and in this one, you're a cat. As Cato, the town's dedicated post-cat, it's your job to not only deliver mail, but also to meet the adorable residents of your town and brighten up their day by helping them with their silly little tasks. There are lots of cats to meet and mail to be delivered, and even more things to be knocked over. Cato's post office promises a short but sweet experience about delivering mail all across a colourful town when it launches on the 4th of August on PC. This cooking game is played entirely with cards. Run your own fast food restaurant, serving up food to the customers who stop by your counter. But rather than a cooking minigame, instead every dish, upgrade, and decision is made with cards. Stack ingredients, combine tools, manage tight spaces, and serve up delicious meals to increasingly demanding customers. From your ingredients to your pots and pans and even your employees, every element of this game is represented with a card, and it's up to you to use them correctly to serve your customers when Sizzle and Stack launches on the 5th of August on PC. This is another game where the look of it captivated me. In Oscuro Blossom's Glow, you play as a young girl called Celine, who has the power of absorbing and emitting light from special flowers. Use that to your advantage as you pass through this magical world to illuminate pathways, manipulate objects, and activate elements of the world around you. Along the way, you'll encounter creatures that will either help or impede your journey to reclaim the lost sparks and save the world, or you might lose yourself trying. Oscuro Blossom's Glow reminds me so much of Hoa, and it'll be launching on the 5th of August on PC. If you're the type of person who's always looking for a new idle game to play, then I'd love to tell you about Fishtopia. In this aquarium game, you collect hundreds of underwater creatures and use them to create your own dream seascape or desktop background. Use cards to unlock new creatures and add them to your world, with over 300 creatures to discover in total and over 100 decorations, all with a cyberpunk twist. Fishtopia is launching on the 6th of August on PC. There are only 2 devs working on this next game, where you play as a sentient shovel, digging through an island to uncover buried secrets and reunite with your long-lost tribe, who are trapped beneath the surface. I was not expecting a game about digging holes to have a story, especially one this moving, but the good news is that there's no enemies, no inventory, and no pressure in this game. All you need to do is dig for treasure and uncover the ancient world buried below in Cozy Holes, which is launching on the 6th of August on PC in early access. I've been following the development of this next game for the longest time on TikTok, and I love that it's trying to teach us more about the world around us. This is of course out and about, a cozy foraging adventure where you learn how to identify and gather over 100 real-life wild plants and fungi. There is a main plot as well about helping your local community get back on its feet after a terrible storm, but the exploration and gathering is definitely the biggest selling point for me. Out and About will be launching on the 6th of August on PC in early access. And now we're moving into the coziest day of the year, starting with one of my most anticipated games, Tiny Bookshop, which is launching on August 7th. In this relaxing management sim, you leave everything behind and open up a mobile bookshop by the sea. Stock your tiny bookshop with different genres of books and items and set up shop in scenic locations around town. Every location has a different type of customer, so make sure you stocked up carefully before you set up. You can also decorate your little shop, befriend the townsfolk, and visit new areas around this small picturesque town. Where you go each day, which items you bring, and the way that you interact with the people around you all shape the course of the town's stories. And your own. In this next game, you're also running a shop, but this time you're selling shiny gems you've uncovered below ground. In Gemporium, you play as an adorable critter who mines for gems before cleaning them up and selling them for a profit. But you only have a set amount of hours per day, and you'll need to manage your time carefully to ensure you can do everything that you want to do. Save up all your money so that you can eventually pay off your debt to the loan shark before you go broke. Gemporium is launching on the 7th of August on PC. Travel across Make Room Island, cleaning up the homes of the characters that live there and designing their dream rooms using over 1,000 different objects, which can be resized, recolored, and placed wherever you want. This game also has a built-in designer, so you can literally create new furniture if there isn't something that fits your style, and you'll also be able to download other people's creations from Steam Workshop. Make Room looks adorable, and if you've been looking for a new decorating game with a little bit more direction, this one will be launching on the 7th of August on PC. From the creators of Sticky Business comes Ritual of Raven, a story-based farming sim where you enchant arcane constructs to grow a magical herb garden. In a world where different traditions of magic live side by side, portals were opened, but the ritual went terribly wrong. After falling through one of these mysterious portals, you'll need to fill your book of shadows and find the portal keepers to stabilize the portals and save your new home. Collect and enchant a deck of tarot cards that you can use to control your creations, and make them plow, sow, water, and harvest your garden for you, when Rituals of Raven launches on the 7th of August on PC. After the loss of your grandmother, you take over her pride and joy, the infamous Fruit Bus. Follow in her footsteps, visiting the places she's been and meeting her old customers, all while preparing to say goodbye. Serve cute animals from the comfort of your traveling food truck with ingredients you source from Mother Nature herself. Explore ancient glades, secret groves, and forgotten grottos to discover new ingredients and whip up new recipes to impress your clientele. The more delicious food you serve them, the more they'll show up to your fruit bus, and over time you'll be able to unlock their unique stories by preparing dishes that trigger their memories. Fruit Bus is already available on PC and PlayStation, but it'll be launching on Switch and Xbox on the 7th of August. We've got another idle game up next, and this is one of those bottom of your screen games. Whimside is a creature collecting game where you search for creatures in different biomes and capture them to join your world. Each creature has different appearance traits, and you can create hybrids by fusing them together to complete quests and discover new rare combinations. Whether you're working, studying, or playing other games, Whimside looks like it'll be great company, and it'll also be launching on the 7th of August on PC. How many times am I going to say that this video? Surprisingly, there aren't many puzzle games on this list, but the Lilliput Workshop will definitely get you thinking outside of the box. Play across tiny dioramas as you build model railways with the goal of getting your little red train, or trains, to their destinations. Every level is set in a different biome with a new puzzle for you to solve, or you can try your hand at creating your own levels with the built-in level editor. The Lilliput Workshop is definitely designed for your inner child, and it'll be launching on the 7th of August on PC. We're not done yet as we reach our penultimate August 7th game, and this one is a little less cozy. In Artist Impact, you play as Arcane and Bot as they explore a post-apocalyptic world filled with secrets. This one reminds me a lot of Earthbound or Eastward, especially the incredible pixel art, but you can literally play the game your way, which is what makes it so interesting. Expand and decorate your home and go to work, or focus on improving your strength and weapons training to take on the bosses. There's a lot to discover in this world as you try to take down the rogue AI. We've got our first co-op game of the list up next, and it looks ridiculous. In Slope Crashers, you choose your favorite animal and dress them up before hitting the slopes in this arcade-style racing game. Throw tricks, collect items, and use speed boosts to your advantage as you rip around the course. There's also multiple game modes for you to try out, from the campaign mode with 126 unique events, to Grand Prix mode and arcade mode to challenge your friends or other players. This one is already out on PC, but it'll be coming to Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox on August 7th, and there'll be cross-play available too. It's time for another idle game, and in this one you get an adorable catfishing buddy. Whether as a wallpaper or pinned to the corner of your screen, Fisher will spend his days fishing away, traveling to new locations to collect a wide range of fish. Every time you check in, you can choose whether to sell your fish or add them to your tank, upgrade your tools or buy more bait, and unlock more fishing spots around the world. You can even meet other creatures on your adventures who will tell you more about Fisher's world and their own lives. Fisher's Fishing Journey is launching on August 8th on PC. Up next is a farming game that's trying to do things differently. Firefly Village is a streamlined farming sim that's focused less on grinding and more on the moments that matter. Your crops will grow quicker, animals don't need much support, and there's no demanding quests that need to be done immediately. Instead, it's designed so you can focus on doing what you love, whether that's interacting with the small local community or running a thriving and diverse farm. They've essentially eliminated the grind so that you can enjoy your time. It's definitely an interesting concept, especially with shorter days and shorter seasons. So I'm interested to see what it's like when it launches on the 11th of August on PC. This next game is a combination of Stardew Valley and Cuphead, where you need to take care of your farm. But you won't find any tools here because it turns out that you are the tool. Simply transform into a watering can, a pickaxe, and more as you care for and harvest your crops. But farming won't be easy, with unique seasons and weather patterns, an evil nemesis to contend with, and combos and chain reactions to think about. It sounds utterly wacky, and I'm still not sure I really understand what this game is. But Super Farming Boy will be launching on PC on August 12th if you want to give it a go. I was mesmerized by this next game when it first released because it's all about shifting realities using your instant camera. Viewfinder is a mind-bending puzzle game where you use photos that you take or pictures you find to navigate the world. Any image can be brought to life, and it's up to you to work out how to use them to delve deeper into this mysterious world. Can you work out the secrets of this world and find out why it exists when Viewfinder launches on the 12th of August on Xbox, and it's already available on PC and PlayStation. We've got another decorating game up next, and in this game you're decorating a giant dollhouse in someone's attic. Mauve is a vintage collectible doll that's freed from her box and decides to fill this dollhouse with friends and build a giant home for everyone. For each ragdoll you encounter, you'll need to work out their preferences for decorating their home. And there's also a sandbox mode if you just purely want to decorate this miniature world. Digital will be launching on the 13th of August on PC. Next up is Remembering Emily, a short visual novel where you play as Thomas, who's reliving his memories of Emily and what happened to her. Although his memories may not be as reliable as he thinks they are. As you play through the game, you'll slowly piece together who Emily is and what happened to her, and there are two different endings to discover when Remembering Emily launches on the 13th of August on PC. These naughty monsters are always getting up to mischief, and in Monster Mop-Up you'll have to rein them in and clean up after them because humans have no idea they exist. This ridiculous game reminds me a lot of House Flipper, a power wash sim, as you clean the walls, floors, and furniture of homes, castles, and stately manors to remove all evidence the monsters were there. And you'll also need to capture them to prevent them from getting up to any more mischief. This one looks ridiculous in the best way, and you can play it with your friends when it launches on August 14th on PC. There aren't many co-op games on this list, but Lost Twins 2 is one of them. This handcrafted puzzle adventure promises an emotional journey about finding your way back home. In it, you play as Abby and Ben, exploring a whimsical world filled with puzzles for you to solve. Whether you play in solo or co-op mode, Lost Twins 2 promises a journey filled with exploration, creativity, and heartwarming moments, when it launches on August 14th on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Robert on Earth is set in a near future where a cold mechanical age has taken over, but one little robot is aiming to change that. Carve out your oasis within this wasteland, growing plants, mining for rare materials, and fishing for mutant creatures. All in the name of upgrading yourself to do even more in the future. And along the way, maybe you'll be able to uncover what really happened to Earth and where all the humans went. Robert on Earth looks so different to other farming games, and I want to play as this cute little robot so bad. It'll be launching on August 15th on PC. From the creators of Abzu and Journey comes Sword of the Sea, a breathtaking, atmospheric adventure that sees you exploring dusty sands and glistening waters in search of a lost ocean. Discover the remnants of a lost civilization as you transform this dusty world into a beautiful oasis. Bring water back to the world and witness the return of sea life as you do, but beware as there's also darkness lurking beneath the waves. Sword of the Sea will be launching on the 19th of August on PC and PlayStation. Start your own frontier town in the Farming Frontier, an upcoming farming game where you farm, mine, bake, and ranch, while also protecting your home from the outside. In this game, you're not the only one who works on the farm though. You'll be able to hire soldiers to protect your home and peasants to work in your fields, and continue to grow and expand and control every aspect of your village. While I'm not a huge fan of the art style, the Farming Frontier sounds like an interesting cross between farming game and city builder, and it'll be launching on the 20th of August on PC. Another game I cannot wait to release is Discounty, a dark, cozy supermarket simulator where you've been called to the town of Blomkest to help your aunt run her supermarket. Spend your days stocking shelves and checking out customers, but things soon start to take a turn when you realize that there's something sinister going on here. Carefully navigate the interesting community dynamics of this small town, trying to stay on the citizens' good side, or you can choose to screw them all and make as much money as possible. It's completely up to you when Discounty launches on the 21st of August on PC, Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation. And I've actually played the demo for this one, if you want to see what it's like. I've been watching this treasure hunting RPG for a while, and it's not just because of the adorable capybara. Inspired by the original 2D Zelda games, the girl from Arcania is all about a treasure hunter called Marissa, who's determined to build a reputation for herself and carry on her family's legacy. Together with her magical capybara friend, you'll explore a vast world to save your home and make some money at the same time. Explore dungeons, uncover artifacts, upgrade your skills, and learn ancient magic. And you can play it all in solo or in couch co-op with a friend, when it launches on the 21st of August on PC. Our final idle game of the video is up next. It reminds me so much of Locomoto, which was released a few months ago. Screenside Station is a cute idle game about managing a tiny train station. Entice visitors to come and visit your small town by decorating it with furnishings and attractions that will appeal to them to earn more money that you can use to decorate your little station even further. There's not much more to it than that, but it looks super cute and it'll be launching on the 25th of August on PC. Explore a beautiful world created entirely from particles in this upcoming adventure game. In Particle Hearts, you explore a strange and mysterious world, encountering creatures that may be friends or foes. As you explore, you'll unlock new abilities that let you manipulate the world around you to solve puzzles, evade enemies, and gain access to secret areas. This is another one where I'm not 100% sure on what the aim of the game is, but it looks beautiful, and it'll be launching on PC, Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation on the 25th of August. Next up is an unpacking-like where you work as a home service worker to help residents of Whispertown with moving, organizing, and decorating their homes. Clean up their houses, unpack boxes, and decorate in return for a generous salary that you can use to decorate your own personal space. The villagers here aren't conventional humans though, so don't be concerned if you see the odd tree folk or fish folk wandering around, while you explore the town and everything it has to offer in Whisper at the House. This one will be launching on the 27th of August on PC. The new Story of Seasons game will also be launching on the 27th of August on PC, Switch 1, and Switch 2. After taking a new job working as a farmer in the town of Zephyr, you're surprised to find that its world-famous bazaar is non-existent. Help the town revitalize the bazaar and restore it to its former glory by working hard on your farm and selling your produce. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar claims to improve on the original in every conceivable way when it launches on the 27th of August. We somehow have another co-op cleaning game next, but instead of cleaning up after monsters, in this next game you've been hired by a dungeon master to clean up after adventurers. Head down into the dungeons to clean up the mess they've made and get it ready for the next party. To do that, you'll need to clean up blood and monster remains, return precious objects, and restore traps. But you'll need to be careful as each dungeon is filled with challenges and hazards, from traps that haven't been sprung to monsters that may not have been dealt with. If that sounds good to you, Goblin Cleanup is launching on the 28th of August in early access. Although it's already out on Nintendo Switch, cutesy adventure Kirby and the Forgotten Land is coming to Nintendo Switch 2 on the 28th of August. After a strange vortex teleports you to a mysterious world, you have to explore it to save your friends and try to find a way home. Traverse several regions, running, jumping, and climbing through each level, and in true Kirby fashion, copying the abilities of your enemies to use to your advantage. Plus, you can also play in local co-op with a friend. And last but not least, for the dates anyway, is Flowers and Favors. I've always wanted a cozy flower game, and in this next one you run your own floristry business, selling bouquets to your adorable animal customers. As you talk to your customers, they'll tell you their story, as well as what they want and don't want in their bouquet, so you can create the perfect floral arrangement for them. There are so many different flowers to experiment with, and you can choose several different ways to finish off your bouquet to match the flowers inside. I'm excited to say that it'll be launching on the 29th of August on PC. And now we move into games with no fixed release date. In this unique puzzle game, you've got the simple job of finding a seat for everyone. But some people are more fussy than others, and everyone has a preference. From wanting to sit alone to needing to sit by the window, every level brings with it a new setting and a new cast of picky characters to sit down. Is This Seat Taken has such a unique concept, and I was surprised to find out that there's also a bit of story to uncover as well, when it launches on August on PC, Switch, iOS, and Android. This next game is a little different. In Seclusa, you play as a wildlife photographer, staying at a safari lodge in East Africa to take photos of the wildlife that call this home. The great thing about Seclusa is that you can play as actively or as passively as you want, as there are no time limits to hold you back. Explore the wilderness, snapping photos of the creatures at different times of the day and in different weather. And for each photo, you'll get experience that can be used to unlock more animals and locations, as well as camera upgrades. It's due to launch at some point in August on PC. In Dragon Spot, you build and decorate cute floating islands to raise dragons on. Yes, you heard that right. After you finish building your island, residents will move in and raise cute dragons on the island you've just built. And you can watch them move and, in the case of dragons, fly around their new home. Also, if you're not a fan of just decorating, there's also a puzzle mode where you can try to perfectly recreate an island from an image they've provided. This one just looks so cute, plus you can customize your little buildings by changing the colors and materials used to build them, as well as placing doors and windows wherever you want. Our final game is a life sim that was due to launch last month, but is now due to launch at some point this month. Abyss New Dawn is a fantasy survival adventure set in an unfamiliar world where a cataclysmic event has torn your world apart, and left behind a strange abyss where nothing is as it was before. Explore the worlds connected by the mysterious abyss as you try to unravel the mystery of how it came to be. Fight creatures, upgrade your gear, and team up with friends to see if you can save this world when Abyss New Dawn launches in early access on PC next month. There were over 40 games in this video, so I hope you've discovered 1 or 2 new games to look forward to. Let me know down in the comments which ones have caught your eye, and I hope to see you next video. Bye!